Diamodos.
Requested, she will not die instantly. Apply it in the amount I've prescribed for you. Tomorrow morning, you'll hear the result.
Thank you, wise one.
Now, come forward and have it.
Okay, wise one.
My darling wives, you're the best companions in the world. What could I have done without you guys?
I love you too.
Hello. I also love him too. So, stop doing too much.
Do I look like I give a darn? You should never interrupt me when I'm speaking with my husband.
Our husband.
Shut up, you husband snatcher.
Says a harlot who had several juices and sizes of cucumber before finally being rescued into marriage. Look at me, fresh and fully packaged, a wife material and more. My husband here is proud of me because he married me with a full package.
Shut up everybody. For your information, nobody owes me. And you, Halima, mind what you say from your lips. I belong to all of you. You all owe me together. Dara, I'll be out for work. Please, stay peacefully together.
You pretend not to hear what she just told me, right?
I have rebuked her, Dara. You know what she said are not true. Please be comforted. Anyway, I'll be leaving for work now. Thank you, my dear.
Safe journey, my husband.
How is family, dear friend?
Dr. Barde, my dear friend. All is good.
I heard you married a second wife.
Yes, it was a secret thing we ran, dear friend. A low-key wedding party. I know I should have informed you. But since you were out of the country. Either way, you wouldn't have been able to show up at the wedding venue. I'm sorry, dear friend.
It's not about the distance. You purposely did it behind me because I advised you against it.
That's quite true, man. Besides, there are quite some successful polygamous homes out there. Like your dad's.
I'm not anti-polygamy or such. I was only advising you to stick to Chidera because you've come a long way with her. She loves you very much. As a matter of fact, take the statistics. How many of those homes in every 100 is successful? You mentioned my dad. Mention one or two more. Now, you're going to divide everything. Attention, care, affection and expenses will be doubled. You must definitely have a favorite to who will enjoy more time and affection from you. Jealousy may transient into envy. But, since you've chosen this path, I can only wish you good luck.
I understand your concern, dear friend. Our fathers have ran a polygamous home successfully, my dear. That's the kind of goal I aim to achieve with my own family. You are a product of a polygamous home. Don't forget that.
Correct, but I couldn't see the beauty. Besides, our father's era is quite different from this era. These were days when wives were overly submissive to their husbands as full housewives. Respect and affection for wives were lesser than it is now, as women were seen as childbearing machine and just housewives. The world has changed. Every visionary man now seek a life partner, not a worshipper. Even the scripture doesn't support this.
Says who?
The Bible only recognizes that a woman leaves their home to be with the man and together they shall be one.
That's fair. Dara left her home to join me. That makes us one. Halima also left her home to join me. That makes me and her one too. The Bible isn't against this. Name any man of God in those time who had one wife. Aside this, the Holy Quran isn't against polygamy.
No, don't justify your action with the Quran. I heard Quran also state that you'll need to be capable of equality.
Equity rather.
I wish you the best of homes.
Thank you, bro.
Lord of mercy. Why is everywhere looking trashed? Gosh. Halima.
Why were you screaming my name, madam?
Didn't I tell you to clean up this space? Or have I not been the one doing it?
Then continue doing so. Does your little mind tell you that when I, Halimatu, agreed to marry Czech, I subscribed to being controlled by a woman like me in my own matrimonial home? You can't order me around. The earlier you know that, the best. If my husband needs the service of cleaning, he knows where to get it from. I'm not a cleaner. Besides, I heard you were the one who discouraged him from having one. And now you think I should take up that role. If I, Halimatu, needs to clean, you are not to give me that order. I do it willingly, when I feel like. So desist from yelling my name with that big and dirty mouth.
You insulted me.
Dara, why on earth would you beat Halimat like that?
Is that what she told you? I didn't beat her. We fought, and the worst fighter lost. Besides, she should have added it that she took the beating. Kudos to her mouth.
Dara, don't let me get mad at you. I love you. And I expect you to respect that. You slapped her first. Whatever happens, you should have waited for me to come, then we'll iron it out.
Did you say you love me? Oh my God. You love me enough to marry a second wife. Wow. The little cake and strength I was managing, you decided to share it, leaving me frustrated each time you come to me. You will raise up like a beaten elephant, caring less if my sexual need is met or not, then head to her room. What a level of selfishness. That aside, since you married her, don't I still perform my duties as a wife to you? I clean the house, I wash your clothes and iron them. Virtually everything, aside from cooking her food for you sometimes, and offering you her legs. What does she do for you? She doesn't even look as pretty as I am. Yet she is the best to you. You will spend all night with her, and few minutes with me. You'll often have excuses when it's my turn. I didn't complain, and here you are talking about love that I should respect.
Thanks for the insult. You've successfully shown me that I'm not competent enough. I allow you. You may seek the strength outside.
What kind of a talk is that?
As for the house chores, it was your decision not to get a cleaner. You said you could manage the home. I don't know why you're complaining now.
But, then you married a second wife. Are we not supposed to do it together?
I don't have your time, Chidera. I'm done here. Good night.
Jake, come back. I am sorry. He's changed.
So this is why she's so mean to me. I've heard enough. Time to sleep.
Hey. What were you doing around here? Were you eavesdropping?
Around where? Isn't this my doorstep?
You must be careful of what you do in this house. I didn't just meet Dara when I married you. I've known her long before I met you. You should respect that. If you didn't insult her, all the drama wouldn't have livened.
Oh, I see you're putting the blame on me now.
Kai. I should be in bed by now. I'm tired of all these drama. I will be looking for a cleaner. Since that was the problem. But like I told you, mind what you say to her because respect is reciprocal.
Okay, fine. Can I get a kiss please?
You have a way of making me smile. Yes, of course. Good night, my angel.
Good night, honey.
Dad, I understand you.
I don't think so.
Sorry, Dad. I hope you're taking your medication correctly.
Yes, my dear. What's her name? Where's this woman? Hamda.
Yes, my husband.
Good evening, Mum.
Oh, Ade. My son. Evening, my love. How are you?
Bless God, Ma.
Stay blessed, dear. I'm with you, sir.
I want you to tell your partner, Sarah, to get ready. We are going to the place I told you about yesterday.
Okay. My husband.
Back to our discussion, birthday. Sometimes, I ask Hamda if you are my true son. Because, I'm a man. Real men don't settle down for one lady to control him like a puppet.
Dad, she's not controlling me.
Then marry a second wife.
Dad, you won't live with them for me. I'm the one who will be responsible for the choice I make. I can't handle 2 wives.
I am your dad. What an adult sees while seated, a lad can't see the same even if he climbs on top of the mountain. Don't you know it's more convenient for a man to have a polygamous home? Your wives will compete to love you. Children from either sides will compete for success. Can't you see how successful my home is? You are a doctor, your brother is lecturer, your sister is a lawyer. Among your step-siblings, there's a nurse, engineer, and the other who's currently in the aviation. Younger ones are still studying. What more could determine success? You will be respected when you step out. But a man who's controlled by a woman is a woman himself.
Dad, for me, adding a second wife means 2 women controlling me. This generation is different from your time. Mum and her co-wife treated you like a god. You would make the decision while in their own duty is to comply. You could insult them and they would bow down and say, "I'm sorry, my husband." Dad, things have changed. Women are no longer as overly submissive as susceptible to abuse.
Your friend has married a second wife. Don't you admire his lifestyle?
We may be friends, but our preferences are different. I love my wife. She's enough, Dad.
This boy. You have a poor perception of life. Women are wicked. They manipulate men. It's dangerous to marry one wife. If you want to know if your wife truly loves you, tell her you love to marry a second. Her behavior afterwards is what will show you your true place in her heart. And the true face of the woman you are involved with. So stop these babyish manipulation you call love. And be a man.
That's an expensive way to test love, Dad. Something that could cause a generational crisis. Dad, you are lucky, doesn't mean everyone else might. For me, I have never seen myself going polygamous. I remember you once beat Mum and shunned her for complete 7 days just because she welcomed a man in your house without telling you. Even though she explained to you that he was a long-term friend and that they had no cockroaches to hide. Now imagine if she actually had a side person. You would kill her. Then, you expect a woman to smile and kiss you because you want to bring in another. Dad, women just happen to be victims of the society. They only often welcome the idea because of what the society would say.
Kai, now I see you know nothing. You're blindly copying the white man's culture. God himself created women to be naturally more in numbers than men. If every man marries a woman, who will marry the rest? Who are about ×2 of the married ones. Can't you understand my point?
No, Dad.
Oh Lord, they've gone to work again. I'm so alone. I'm coming. Wow, Odette.
It's your baby.
Come on, let's take a seat. So, what may I offer you, my dear?
Oh please, I'm not a stranger, I'm good. So, how are you doing?
All would have been fine if not for my mean co-wife.
Huh.
I mean, this man is so nice, doesn't talk much, yet his actions are so genuine, he spends on me, easy to please. Name them. I wish he met me first and married me alone.
But regardless, he was married. Why did you accept his proposal?
My girl, my parents had pressurized me to the wall. Besides, this man is rich, good-looking and kind. I'm not the first person to opt in for a second wife.
No, I'm not blaming you per se. But, now that his first wife is frustrating you, what do you wish to do?
I can only wish. I can't do nothing.
Are you sure?
Or what do you think?
I couldn't have been you though, but if it was so, I'll do anything for my happiness and a healthy matrimonial home. This is a lifetime course. You can't continue to manage.
So, what are you suggesting?
You're still asking what to do to the obstacle breaching you in your dream marriage.
Please feed me.
Eliminate the bridge.
Eliminate. Are you out of your mind?
Well, you sought my advice and I've given you my opinion.
What if Odette was right? I hate this woman called Chidera. For even daring to slap me was a grave offense that should cost his life. Now to talk of her standing in my way to my dream home. But, I won't have peace either if I'm suspected. Oh yes, he has some food left in the kitchen, probably hoping to eat it when she returns. If she dies eating her own food, no one will be suspected. Let me call Odette again. She might recommend a black magician for me. I need a stuff that can delay her death. No one will suspect me if she dies in her sleep after eating her own food.
My daughter, I've heard you. The gods have also heard you. You shall be granted what you want. But you must understand this. The gods are not to blame for your action. And should there be any backfire, you will bear it alone.
Wise one, you said there will be no problem if I use it correctly, right?
Absolutely.
That's okay then.
Just as you requested, she will not die instantly. Apply it in the amount I've prescribed for you. Tomorrow morning, you'll hear the result.
Thank you, wise one.
Now, come forward and have it.
Okay, wise one. Now, the kitchen is all mine. I need to hurry up before they return home. It's late already. Yes, here's the food flask. Done. Now I'll go to bed.
Sweet Lord, Mondays aren't for the weak. It's even better. I'm now too busy with my job for any rubbish. So, I don't give a darn about some shitty attention anymore. I look forward to my first child. That would be a better point of focus than begging for some ungrateful man's love. I'm starving. That reminds me, I've got some food in the flask left in the kitchen. So, I'm only a worm away from disgracing this hunger. Yummy. The aroma is so mouth-watering. No wonder he still runs to my pot even after eating her food. But, wait. Oh, this man might come checking my pots for food as usual, and I've made no plan to cool for tonight. Despite the fact that I so want to ease my responsibilities in this house, I'm still not good at punishing him. Men will always be men. And Shadira will always be Shadira after all.
The sleep was epic. It's 7. Let me quickly get this man something to eat. And yes, somebody will be sleeping forever. Oh my god.
What's the problem? Are you seeing a ghost behind me?
Ah. Sorry, where's Jake?
He has gone to work. Why are you asking?
I'm just wondering it's too early. I was thinking of cooking for him.
I'm not in for this rubbish dramatic supposedly romantic drama you two are acting. I am off to work. The house is all yours once more. Enjoy.
I would have thought she knew I tried to kill her. I indeed thought I saw a ghost. That suggests that this man is fake. Damn him.
Sir, the document was delivered. Mr. Anderson extends his regards.
That's okay. He's always been a nice man.
You're a nice man too, sir.
I'll take the compliment. Thank you, my friend.
It's my pleasure, sir.
Anything else?
No, I'll be leaving.
Ya salam. Oh my god.
Is everything okay, sir?
Yes, it's just some ache in my abdomen.
Have you eaten?
Yes. I ate my wife's stale food about 5 hours ago.
If you're not used to consuming stale foods, it could react in your body system.
Thanks, dear.
So, Mr. Malik, when did you receive a message alert last?
That should be 2 weeks ago.
Alright, I'm running a check on your account. Please hold on, I've got a call. Hello, who's on the line? Yes, you're speaking with the right person. It's Mrs. Chake. Jesus. Hospital. My husband went to work looking healthy. What rubbish are you saying? Oh Lord, please. Officer, I can't possibly kill my husband when I'm having his baby. For what? I didn't put anything in the food. I was supposed to eat the food last night, but I effed it for him because he was fond of my food. Then he warmed and ate it instead in the morning since his other lady wasn't awake to cook yet. You need to listen to me. Hear me out. I loved my husband.
Mrs. Cheek, I'll advise you to reserve your complaint for the court of law. I can't hear you out. I'm only doing my job for now.
Honey, you've been moody and here since morning. Talk to me. What's wrong?
Darling, I still can't believe Jake is no more even though it's the 4th week now. It's painful.
Oh, it's about your late friend again. I heard that his wife was arrested.
Yes.
And you trust that allegation? Shadira could never hurt a fly. Besides, why would a woman kill her husband while carrying his baby?
For some reasons, his new wife has ended the case. She said he was haunted and therefore had to confess that she poisoned the food. According to her, the food was meant for Chidera, not Jake.
Poor Jake. If only he had stuck to Shadira. They had a pretty good love life before marriage.
I warned him.
Babe, it's okay. Crying won't bring back your friend. The best way to help him now is through his child. Take heart.
It's all story once life is gone. Now is a once upon a time.